Hey, back again. Yep, this video is going to be about the importance of growing up. It seems so scary. But check this out. Since I was 16, favorite band, still there. Not even going to give up on that. That's just such a great band. You might not like that type of music, but you're going to have that one band that really just keeps it real for you for like 30 years. And if you're lucky, you have five friends at the end of 30 years kind of thing. So that's basically what I want to talk about. As you go through life, like I said, if nobody ever sees this is just my wisdom that I'll share. Yeah, you're going to be like 20 and then all of a sudden you're going to be 40. So if you don't just do what you want to do when you're 20, you're going to have to make up a hell of a lot of time. And the bad thing about it is when you're around 20, you start having kids, you get married first time, whatever, and you start losing steam, whatever. You put all your energy into raising kids, which is a good thing. That's the most noble thing on earth. But even after a while, your own children start looking at you and they're like, hey, you have like this whole mystery past or this whole flame, fire in you that you didn't really choose to follow because you were just trying to pay the bills and stuff. Well, you kind of need to get that fire back. Make some time for what creatively makes you happy, because at the end of the day, when you get about 60 or 80, depending on your philosophy of life, of how old you actually want to grow to be. I mean, I don't want to be 100, or I don't even want to be 80 and not be able to do what I want to do. I mean, it just want to be fun. Yeah, you've got to be like an inspiration to your own children and stuff like that, because the whole doctor, lawyer and stuff is the safest way to go. But in the end, your children might be artists. They might be, oh, God forbid we say politicians, but, you know what I'm saying. They might have a different road of life they want to go on. And I try to be a hell of a lot more supportive than my parents were, because my parents are like, hey, he didn't do so good in school, so we ain't going to take a chance on him in college. And from there, I had to go and make my own way. And after all these years, I finally got a good job that pays and everything, but it just doesn't do it as much as, like, when I make a song or something. I'm actually happy that I actually took something from nothing and made it into something. So, and you just can't breed that out, whether it be by social, necessities that you have to be this way. Because basically, you can't just throw away your soul kind of thing. It's always going to be there. It's kind of like that little devil angel thing. It's like, hey, just go to work and be the good worker. You'll go far. But on the other side, you're like, hey, I know what I'm doing. I can build stuff on my own. Which is, that's another rant in its own, why the hell we're treated like children at work, because we raise children. And that's the hardest work. Just do these vlogs when it comes to me, because if I die tomorrow kind of thing, I want to be able to say what I want to say. And my kids are kind of tired of my lectures, so maybe it's just better to put it on the internet kind of thing. um but yeah, do what makes you happy. Don't waste all this time worrying about whether it's the right or wrong thing. Pay your bills until you can get into something else that really makes you happy, because people don't think when you get out of high school, you have 50 more years to work. So you have to choose what kind of work is going to make you happiest. Because even if, let's just say you're making $20 or $30 an hour working something that doesn't make you happy, it ain't never going to be enough. And maybe you only make $8 doing something that really makes you happy. Or maybe you hardly make any kind of damn money like me on YouTube. It's getting there. It's getting there. But I mean, I never counted on making too much money at this or anything. I haven't hardly made $1 on this thing. But I'm not gonna, give up the opportunity that everybody else is taking. So, oh my gosh, this is like 6 minutes and 46:51. Lord. I'm one of those kind of people, if I sit back and I see somebody else doing it, I've got to try it, I mean, I used to play guitar and I couldn't play Metallica leads, I mean, Metallica's pretty easy now. But I was like, you know what, I want to keep playing until I get to that point. And a lot of wrong notes later, I'm satisfied that I actually tried and can play pretty good with it. Then again, that'd be another video too. I don't know what Metallica song to even try to cover. I don't know. I mean, as far as Metallica songs, I like their regular songs, but Whiskey in a Jar, that's still a pretty awesome song. Wow, I've done this in a one take. I haven't even edited this. So yeah, there's my advice. Just because you're getting old, don't get so old you can't create new things. Just know what you have in you and use it. Don't just let it gather dust on a damn shelf. I mean, everybody has something they can share with the world. And that whole new age thing, you only got one life to live. Yeah, it's true. So do what you do. Don't be just remembered for moving a box or something. Because I'm pretty sure, when they were making the pyramids or whatever, who gets remembered the most? So, all right, go out there, make radical things. Rock on and listen to this band if you like old school thrash. Nuclear Assault. Mind blowing. All right, have fun.